Hello everyone, I'm Msgr Jamie and welcome to another episode of Breaking Bread, where I bring together life's most important ingredients, faith, family, friends, and of course food. Today we're here in my kitchen at Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church in Williamsburg, and I have a special guest, someone you have seen on my show a few times. He is world renowned, he's a tenor, he's performed all over the world, and he's even performed at the White House, and I am very happy to call him my friend, Mr. Chris Macchio.
We're here today in Williamsburg on the set of Breaking Bread, where we're going to be speaking with Msgr Jamie about some exciting new projects, including our brand new tomato sauce.
Chris, welcome back. How are you?
Msgr, how are you?
I was trying to think, when was the first time you were on the show? It had to be over 10, 12 years ago. You were on
12 years ago, 40, 50 pounds ago.
Yeah, I know.
You're feeding me too well these days. Unbelievable.
No. So a lot has happened with you.
Yes.
I mean, since I made you famous. I mean, since you got on my show, I introduced you to the world.
I thought that was Msgr Quesada, but...
Oh, no. Oh, I thought you were Danny Rodriguez. So you have the wrong person.
Oh, my God.
But I'm so happy.
It has been a blessing, and so many doors have been opened by
Wonderful.
you. It's been my privilege to do our faith justice and to promote our shared values.
We work together, we make great things happen. We put on so many different performances and we've entertained so many people and we raised a lot of money for a good cause, education, children in need, and we're going to continue to do that. There's a lot of things ahead of us. What's been happening with you?
Well, I've been doing concerts around the world now. I just got signed to an opera agency in Europe, and so I'll be doing main stage opera throughout 2025 over there. And I've still got a lot of things going on over here stateside, including, of course, with various dioceses. Really looking forward to continuing that.
That's great. You're still with New York Tenors?
So I do a lot of stuff on my own.
Right.
And of course, I'm a proud member of the New York Tenors,
Right.
Andy Cooney and Danny Rodriguez.
Right. And where was the first place you guys performed? Wasn't it Carnegie Hall?
It was Carnegie Hall. It was under the auspices of the diocese.
Of Msgr Jamie?
Msgr Jamie, who made it happen, everybody. My Carnegie Hall debut. And
that was a spectacular event. We were there twice.
Yes.
I think we were there twice.
Oh, yeah.
We filmed
and
it.
once in Lincoln Center.
Twice in Lincoln Center.
Yeah.
We did 4 together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been an amazing journey, and that is really, it's something you never forget.
Yeah,
is 2,300 people screaming, standing ovation. I'm very blessed.
I tell you, that first one at Carnegie Hall, that was spectacular.
Oh, yeah.
We had so many people from the diocese there. It was a great night. We had a dinner at the New York Athletic Club. And it was just, fantastic to see. And you guys did a wonderful job, as you normally do. And it was Christmas time. So it really put us into the Christmas spirit. We raised a lot of money for Futures in Education, which was wonderful.
Such a worthy cause.
Yes.
Catholic education.
And we've done a lot together. I mean, we worked together and went to the Emmaus Center. We put on some concerts there, and you've been all over the world, and it's so great to see.
You know how Sinatra said, the best is yet to come. So many amazing projects that we have in the pipeline, and I'm looking forward to it.
And we have a few projects in the pipeline also. So one of them is our tomato sauce.
I love it.
My face is on it, I try to be humble.
We've got to be marketable. We use his face, it's the marketable
And with your voice and my face, we can't go wrong.
And I am on the hook to write the jingle, so I will be getting on that ASAP.
Are we going to do a duet?
Hey, that's not a bad idea. No, I love it.
I want the sauce to sell. I don't want to put it. I'm going to make a little Italian dish today. It'd be good if we promote our tomato sauce.
Yes.
See, now if you had your jingle ready, we could have played it.
I could have. Oh,
I know. So I'm going to make something, as they say in English, manicotti.
Oh,
we call it manigot.
There we go.
Manigote. And it's a very simple, and this is my mother's recipe. We're going to take a break now. When we come back, I'm going to make a little manigote for my dear friend Chris Macchio. So don't go away.
One of the highlights of my career has been my Carnegie Hall debut, and that was funded by the diocese, and it was really just amazing to have the opportunity to perform in that space. And a few years later, I was invited to perform live from the balcony of the White House, where I had the privilege to sing our Ave Maria.
Welcome back to Breaking Bread. I'm here with my good friend, the world famous tenor, Chris Macchio. And I'm going to make a little manigote with him. We're going to use our new tomato sauce. So, Chris, this is not like an office meeting. This is work.
No.
Some of us
I'm
work
not running for office,
Some
I
of
guess.
us work
All
for
right.
a living, Look at this famous apron you're getting here. Look whose face is on there. Not
Here
you.
we go. Not me. Oh, I love this. I
Okay.
can't wait.
So now, in here we're going to make manigot, and we're going to make the filling first. So you're going to mix that while I put in. That's ricotta.
Okay.
Okay. Then we're going to throw in some mozzarella.
Beautiful.
Diced it up. Some Parmesan cheese. Okay. Now, you don't have to put meat. I'm going to put some meat. I sauteed some sausage.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
optional. Mix it all
That
together.
looks fantastic.
Yeah. Now we're going to put in 2 eggs. Bind
Wow.
together.
Okay.
Some parsley.
Wow, that looks beautiful.
Some basil.
Look at that.
Some salt.
Okay.
And some pepper.
He's eyeballing it all, folks. That's a true professional.
I always used to ask my grandmother, a little of this, a little of that, so that's where I picked it up.
Love
Now, I made some manigote shells. And
Right.
basically what you have here
That's from scratch?
is from scratch.
Wow.
It's very simple. It's flour, eggs, a pinch of salt, and a little water. And what you do is you put it in a little pan, and you put a little cooking spray on it. Just the first time, it just preps the pan. You pour in the batter, twirl it around, you leave it on maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and you take the crepe off. And here you have a manigote shell. And what you do, you can line them up on the table, you get a little filling, and you just put
Wow.
it right in the center. Okay? Now, a lot of times people feel that they have to roll them. We don't roll them, we fold them. We fold them one side, and then we fold them again on the other.
Okay.
Okay, and you put the side that comes together on the bottom, and you have your manigote
Okay.
shell.
And that keeps it
fold
together.
it over, fold it over. You're not rolling cigars. A lot of times people, they like roll
I've seen
cigars.
that. Yeah.
I'll do it one more time here. Little filling. Sometimes, you make a little assembly line. I remember when we used to make them at home, we all got into the act. Fold it over once, you press it down, and then you turn it over.
Right.
Over once, over twice, and you turn it over.
Beautiful.
Now's the test. We can use our sauce.
I just hit the gym the other day.
Oh, you did?
Let's,
You could try it.
let's see if
You got it?
you hear that sound? That's fresh sauce right there.
Oh, okay. Okay, so here we have our sauce. Just put it on a flat pan. Put a little sauce on the bottom. So you can see our sauce has a nice consistency.
Oh yeah.
It's not runny, it's not a puree. And you can use this for so many different dishes. So just put that on the bottom. And then what we do is we just line up our manigote. Probably fit 8 in here.
Wow.
Make 2 more. Very simple. 1, 2. You want to try?
Yes. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Like you said, we're not rolling cigars, so just over,
Right.
and then face down.
Right.
And same over here.
Right.
Roll it over, and then
Face down.
Face
Put 2
down.
over here. Put them right here.
okay.
1 here, 1
And I
here.
think we need. Do we need 2 more?
Yes.
Just so we have a full tray of 8.
Right. 7 for you and 1 for me.
Oh
There
boy.
we go.
Yeah, we've got to shift that ratio. We got to look good.
Next year we're having a pilgrimage
I can't wait.
in the footsteps of St. Paul.
Yes.
Going through Greece.
We're going to go to Greece, see some wonderful churches over there, historical sites, and it's going to be a real blessing.
And we also have a pilgrimage that we're going on to Italy, breaking bread,
Yep.
feeding the body and feeding the soul. We're going to be hitting all the churches in Rome, Assisi, Siena, and Florence.
Absolutely.
And then at night, we'll be going to restaurants with some cooking demonstrations. I'll be cooking with some of the chefs. And then we'll be going to a vineyard. We're going to a cheese factory. It should be a wonderful experience.
Oh, I can't wait.
So you'll be singing religious songs in the morning, and you'll be singing in the restaurant with us at night.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
It's going to be wonderful.
By the time this goes to air, we'll probably have already returned from Italy. So I encourage everyone, go on our social media and you can see all of the wonderful posts from this amazing trip we're about to go on.
And plan for next year.
Absolutely.
Now, what I did here, I put a little sauce on top. And what you do here is, you don't put too much, but you have to make sure that all of the manicotti shells are covered. Because if you put it in the oven without any sauce on the edges, they're gonna get too crispy.
Right.
So you just have
Dry
to,
out.
you don't wanna put too much sauce, but just spread it. So if you spread it across.
It's gotta be even.
Right.
Yeah.
And you spread it to the edges, because if not.
That's an important tip.
Yes, those edges.
That's something easily overlooked.
Yeah, those edges are gonna get crispy and burnt, and you don't want that flavor. So you can just take some sauce. Here. Just so that all the edges are covered.
Right.
And I don't want to put too much sauce, because you don't want to sauce. You can always serve extra sauce on the table.
Right.
Right. And we have a little bit more.
But this will keep it nice and moist and soft.
And then we'll put this in the oven, and we'll bake these for about, I would say, 20, 25 minutes in an oven of
that's pretty quick.
Yeah, 375 degrees. Very easy. When we have our sauce, all they have to do is open the jar. They don't have to make any sauce.
Exactly.
So
we've done all the hard work for you.
Yes, exactly. But we're going to take another break now. And when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about the tomato sauce and what goes into it and how you can get it. And we're going to try our manicotti with Chris Macchio. Don't go away. Welcome back to Breaking Bread, and we made our manicotti, and Chris, we used our sauce.
I love it.
And you're going to be the taste tester. How's that?
Yes. Let's do it.
Let's see.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, you tell me when.
Yeah, tell you when. Put a little cheese on top.
Wow.
Now, you can always serve extra sauce if you like.
You know, just like you said, putting the sauce on the outside kept it from getting too crispy.
Exactly.
I love it.
Let's see. I hope you like it.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal. I'm going to have to go in for a second bite.
Here we
go.
I think our sauce is going to make a big hit.
Oh, yeah. The sauce makes all the difference. Phenomenal.
I think we sold like 2,000 jars already.
Wow.
A lot of sauce. And it can be found in a couple of grocery stores. Landy's in Mill Basin, La Bella in Dyker Heights.
Right.
Coluccio's in Bay Ridge, and we're working on getting it into some supermarkets.
Right.
And Uncle Luigi's, Uncle Giuseppe's, excuse me, Uncle Giuseppe's.
Well, we encourage all of your audience, call your local supermarkets, tell them to get these jars on their shelves.
Yes, you can do that. I'm a little shy with that. Also, we're looking to get into Cidarella's on Long Island, and a couple of supermarkets. We're trying to get into ShopRite and Key Food, but you know, it takes a little time.
It does.
But you know,
all good things take time.
In a couple of months, we'll be hitting the road.
Well, what makes all the difference? All of your viewers, they need to talk to the local supermarkets. Make sure they carry this sauce. Get it on the shelves.
And I have to say, you know, this sauce is very simple. Basic ingredients: plum tomatoes, a little garlic, a little onion, fresh basil, a little bit of water, olive oil, and you have our sauce. All fresh, it tastes good, it has a good consistency, and the best part of it, all the profits will go to helping children, whether it be for education, whether it be for their welfare, whether it be for their health care, it will go to help children. That's the most important part of this sauce.
That's a beautiful
And that's why they should buy our sauce before they buy someone else's.
There you go.
Right?
I love it. I love it.
I want to thank you again for being on the show. I think you hold the record for being on the show the most.
I think this puts me over the top.
4 times, I think.
This is like hosting Saturday Night Live. This is fantastic, really.
But I want to thank you for that. When is this jingle coming out?
All right, are you ready? We're going to do a preview, a little preview. We'll see how it goes. A test run, if you will. Okay? So here we go. Let me see. Let me get my Monsignor Jamie
taste of heaven, available at your local grocery. Just taste it and you will agree. It's the
Oh my God. Fantastic. Did you just come up with
Yes.
that? Great, thank you. I think we're going to do well. That's wonderful.
There we go.
We have to patent that.
Trademark pending.
I had a great time today as
Me
usual,
too.
and I look forward to working with you, and really, let's put our talents out there, not for ourselves, but to help people.
Absolutely.
That's what we do.
That is our mission.
I want to thank you for watching this episode of Breaking Bread and listening to Chris Macchio. I mean, my ears popped when he was hitting those high notes. But also, watch out for when he's going to be performing locally with the New York Tenors himself throughout the country, internationally. Follow him on Facebook. Or on Instagram.
Chris Macchio.
Can't miss him. But anyway, thank you for watching Breaking Bread, and God has blessed us all with different talents. Use your talent to promote the love of God in our world. We need it now more than ever. God bless you, and see you next time on Breaking Bread.